So, where were we? We explored the mystery of the bookstore, which brought us here to this girl who makes dice for a living. But we haven't concluded our conversation just yet. We were questioning her about the murder, we were questioning her about her work, and maybe I should get rid of the flashlight in here. Jesus, man. Alright.
Oh, it's you again.
Yes.
Are you looking for a die?
Not really. I don't remember the discussion last time. I have more questions about this building. Right, we were investigating the doomed commercial area. Report back to Plaisance about your findings. She's not gonna be happy about it. She was expecting ghosts, and we basically found nothing. The only mystery haven't solved, however, is the bear fridge in the basement.
I'm listening.
Oh, there we go. That was one of the questions. I found a strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
She closes her eyes as some remnant of a memory lights up her face.
She liked them.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What do you mean, liberal? What happened?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
Okay, we figured that out earlier. What went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times.
She looks at the hallway as if she can still hear them chit-chat behind her curtains on a cigarette break.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
Really, they must have been on a gigantic ego trip. From what I've seen so far, the project did look quite impressive.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic, and to show up to work on time.
That's too bad. I would have supported them. The project looked great.
Not the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
She tosses a pair of dice on the table. One of them stops near the edge of the metallic desk. I don't even have money, so I wouldn't have to worry about that. Wait, when did we get 12? I thought that we had less than that? Interesting.
The result is 1 on a 20-sided die.
It's a nat 1, all right.
The dice is black and filled with little silvery flakes, like snowfall.
Anything else?
There we go. That's the question. That's the question of all questions. There was a terrifying taxidermied bear in the cellar.
Oh boy, the fabled Revoshow ICT. You're in for a treat here.
She smiles and leans closer, hands on her knees like a stand-up comedian ready to tell a story.
The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Indeed. What were the other ideas?
Alright, what about the other ideas?
There was really just one, and it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, coffee.
And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
She leans back, disapproving.
Sounds like she really didn't like those girls.
What did they expect? 20 cents per hour is dog's pay. I'm surprised they showed up to work at all.
Oh, but they did. They did show up to work, and not alone. There were also acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the ice cream stand. And they already had the bear.
She closes her eyes as if remembering something painful. What about the bear?
The bear.
She repeats, pressing thumbs into her temples, like trying to suppress a headache. It didn't work out?
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted. Eventually, Ravishow Ice City lost the price war to its rival, Glacé 5000. Glacé 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
I'm sure the bear was doing its best.
Maybe, because the taxidermist who made that bear definitely wasn't. Doing his best, I mean.
How come?
He said that the bear was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. Called it Megatherium.
Oh my god.
Sounds cool.
Megatherium.
Megatherium, a mega wild beast.
What's a mega wild beast?
It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life by telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
The horrific necktie tightens around your neck, strangely excited. But it doesn't feel particularly fun this time around.
Oh my god. I must do this. Grab your necktie and mumble. Not now, you beast.
What?
Do you ever feel like your vision beast is trying to blackmail the fun out of you?
No, officer. I don't have a vision beast. Normal people don't have vision beasts. Only drug-addled madmen like the taxidermist do.
What about horrific neckties? Do normal people have horrific neckties?
Neckties? I guess they do sometimes, officer. But I don't understand how it's relevant to our discussion. Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
She seems almost sad finishing the story. Some dust beams swirl in the afternoon air. Her eyes follow it idly.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? I've been here for a long time.
We asked her everything?
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
The heck is this? Why hasn't her business failed? Well, at 3%? I'd rather not. But it's a white check, so I might as well give it a try.
You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no, no, no! Do it! Start taking off your clothes. You need to connect.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
The dice maker stares at you while you start to fuss with your pants.
Officer,
The lieutenant exclaims sharply. Oh no, oh god. The zipper, it's stuck!
Oh no, not the zipper.
She rolls over to the other end of her table with her chair, looking for something to grab from the toolbox. Oh god. Is it just me, or is it hot in here?
No, I don't feel hot. We're in a derelict smokestack. If anything, then it's cold here.
I'm trying to lower my body temperature.
And why would you do that?
It's part of this special technique I have.
And what technique is that?
Okay, hear me out. Sometimes I get these feelings.
Miss, I apologize for my colleague's behavior. He's still recovering from an unusual medical episode.
Officer, this isn't how mature adults deal with their feelings.
Now you feel something. The cold damp of shame washing over you.
Not like that. It's like I can feel the wind, or I don't know, the air pressure, and then the air tells me things.
The air pressure told you to take your pants off in my studio?
This is not going very well, is it, word-wise?
No, I'm not explaining this very well.
Can you please employ this special technique somewhere else? I work here and my work requires concentration. Half-naked people don't help with that.
She turns away so that you can zip up your pants again. We could order a dye, but I don't think I have money. It's worth trying though. Blop.
Okay, let's heal a little bit before something terrible happens to me.
Okay, I'd like to order a dye from you.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
The V-Rail untethered setting. Okay, do you have any cursed dyes? Extraordinary. I'm looking for something to help with my work.
I think I have just the right one for you.
She opens the top drawer of her work desk and takes something out. 2 polyhedrons, red and blue, are cradled in her palm.
Police colors.
Because I'm a police officer, right?
Not the most original, I know. But sometimes the obvious choice is obvious because it's best. Here, catch. They're a gift from me.
They're for free? Even after taking off my pants? In your studio?
A beautiful woman tossing you a gift. Whatever you do, don't overthink it.
This is gonna be a disaster. Once more. Hand and eye coordination at 28%. Go.
You overthink it. Your hands can't agree what to do, and the 2 dice drop to the floor and scatter in opposite directions, like pearls from a broken string. The blue one disappears down the pit in the center of the room.
It could have been worse.
Ah, down the drain, like your career. I apologize, officer. That comment was unnecessary.
Pick up the red dye.
That one is made of bloodstone with a lapis lazuli inlay. The other one was the inverse. They were a set, you see, but now the set is broken. It's a shame. They might have brought you luck. And you definitely need luck in Martinez.
She closes her desk drawer.
Is she pitying you? Good God, she's pitying you.
She's definitely pitying me.
Now, was there anything else?
This is locked, okay. It doesn't even matter, it was a 3%. Leave it. Thank you, ma'am. I thought I could interact with her headset. That was weird. Nothing else in here, I see. It's almost 5 p.m. We haven't seen the body yet. And I don't remember where the exit was. Oh god, it's so dark. I need the flashlight again. And as far as we know, the Union should be at the bar by now. So we might as well check that. I'm a little sad we missed the dive. Oh, we also need to talk to Plaisance. Wait, excuse me? What? I've never been in here. What the hell? Skis with slipstream printed on the laminated top layer. Still rudder blades bearing a slipstream logo. Yes, we missed that part and we haven't questioned the girl about it. But it's fine, I suppose. I really enjoyed this part. Like, we were free to explore. It was spooky and mysterious, and we found D&D references. It was great. Okay, don't need the flashlight any longer. I will keep the crowbar. Defend myself. I don't know how she's gonna react to it.
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
The dark sarcophagus.
Yes, yes. How was it?
Tell her how ghastly it was. You know it's what she wants to hear.
Okay. It was a charnel house of failed business enterprises, leeching life energy from this bookstore.
I knew it. Oh, such horrors that have been thrust upon us.
She shakes her head.
But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity?
I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Nia, and she's a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
No, ma'am, I have felt her aura. She is not the one to blame for this curse.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
She looks perplexed.
The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
Drama, please.
You've come this far. You know how to end it. There is an entity behind the entity.
So many good answers. So many. There is another entity, more malignant, pulling the strings in Martinez. Perhaps in my travels I will cross paths with it.
A third order presence, yes.
She lets go of the pendant.
A great dark relief washes over her.
I like how Kim doesn't say a word about this. He's probably like rolling his eyes over and over.
I've heard of these triactors. In certain occult literature, that's too dark to dwell on for too long, and definitely not in the presence of my daughter.
She gestures for you to be silent.
I understand everything, sir. Thank you for your descending into the maelstrom. I will keep fort up here, strengthen the wards, do my best. And if you happen upon the third entity in your travels...
Yes?
May the Lord be with you.
She performs an X-shaped cross on her chest.
Well, this has been absolutely educational. If we happen on the third presence in our travels, we will certainly come back to tell you.
Thank you, Kim, for playing along. I love you.
Yes, the venture continues. In other waters, darker waters.
Should we get out of here before the vortex collapses?
Yes. Farewell for now, book peddler. And goodbye to you too, Annette. I'll be back. I'll be sure to come back.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks
Ooh.
featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
Look through the display of books.
Rows and rows of Hyundai men blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hyundai and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hyundai, Return to Hyundai. And the solipsistic Man from Hyundai and the Hyundai Man.
Good God, how many are there?
Maybe 100. Man from Hyundai and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Hyundai and the false god. Man from Hyundai and the scorched earth. Man from Hyundai, the Hyundai colonies. Man from Hyundai and the swamp beast. Man from Hyundai and the snow crabs.
I can't. Are you done? Oh my God, is that all?
Not even close. Man from Hyomdal in hell. Man from Hyomdal and the forest of slaves.
My god, I choked.
Man from Hyomdal under the lake. Man from Hyomdal, Hyomdal burning. There's even The Trial of Death, a pastoral combat game book set in the world of Hyomdalaman, and so much more.
Kudos to the guy for reading all of this. I respect. Oh no. Pain threshold? Do any of the books call out to me?
Nothing of interest. Only silence and the cosmic background pain radiation.
This is another white check, right? We can do it later. Cool. Storekeep, tell me about the Muscle Man books.
Oh, Man from Hyomdal. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
Why are they so popular?
Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
Sounds good. Which one should I start with?
What does it matter? They're all the same. However, the customer is always right, they say.
I mean, you have them on display. You're planning on selling them.
If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hyomdalaman, the Man from Hyomdal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
For $9? I don't think so. But damn, that's a good collection. How did we miss this last time? Jesus, I've been here. Hey, girl.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
No, bye. There is a book I'm interested in on the second floor. Cost like $4.20. This is why I remember it. Was here.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of
I'll
fake.
buy this one.
Something about that book does seem to have spoken to you.
What? Yes, it did. Definitely did.
Well, I hope it contains what you're looking for.
All right, thank you. Bye. Can we read that?
What can we do with it?
Oh, my die. Interrupt.
Medicinal purposes of the pearl. The cover of this heavy tome features a number of esoteric symbols.
Open the book.
Flipping through the book, you find a number of sections on the general benefits of the pearl. A large pharmacopoeia makes up nearly half of the book.
What's a pharmacopoeia?
You come across the following explanation. While modern pharmacopoeia are continually updated by so-called experts based on the results of clinical trials, readers will find assembled here the timeless wisdom relied upon by generations of traditional Seolite medicine practitioners, Mesk mystics, and Ilmaran folk doctors. It's all quackery, in other words.
Oh.
Finally, something to calm the angry spirits that have been plaguing you. It seems to contain descriptions of the medicinal properties of various ingredients that may be gathered from the pearl, as well as instructions for producing a variety of herbal remedies.
That's what we want. Also, I just want something that will soothe the relentless torment of my existence.
What you're describing is booze. You don't need any herbs for that.
Is there anything in there about restoring lost memories?
There are a number of Seolite tonics that promise to improve your short-term memory, but nothing that speaks to your condition.
Anything about curing an apocalyptic hangover?
There's nothing in here that speaks to hangovers directly. However, while browsing through the various descriptions, you become convinced that you could assemble something from the ingredients listed here. Want to give it a shot?
Rub your hands together. All right, book. Let's see what you got.
First, you need to choose a base ingredient.
Ginger root?
Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle.
Mix it with a dram of whiskey. Boil it with a tea made from birch bark. Don't we need a recipe? I don't even know.
Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Some wild ginseng root.
The ginger root will help with the nausea, and the birch bark tea will help you flush out the toxins. The ginseng should give you more energy as a nice bonus.
Great, so where can I get all that stuff?
From the pal, of course. Or perhaps from some enterprising entrepreneur, where you would find one of those, though. The book does not say.
Can we do another one? I want to try concoct one of those hangover cures again.
Very well. First, choose a base ingredient.
A sprig of fresh mint.
Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle.
Let's do this with aloe vera.
Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add?
A spoonful of sugar. Oh. Palm seeds, go for it.
The ginger root will help with the nausea, and the birch bark tea will help you flush out the toxins. The ginseng should give you more energy as a nice bonus.
It's the same thing, exactly the same thing. Alright, time to get back to work.
You close the book and find yourself staring at the familiar cover once more.
Put the book away. Alright, Kim, let's go. Oh my god, it's almost 7. It took me an hour to read? Ah! We gotta go. Where the hell is the exit? Freaking door, come here. We gotta go back to the bar. Right now. Why is this closed off? And who on earth are you?
The worker is in a deep slumber.
This is still locked. We have a skill point. I don't know where I want to place that just yet. Maybe we should save it for a rainy day. Maybe we should save it for later. I don't know. Let's see what we got. It's all about money, you know? Yes, but can we not talk to one another? What if he's a suspect? Objectives. Find out who is in the union box. Oh, they're not here today. Interesting. I thought they would be here after 4 p.m., but apparently not today. They told me about it, I forgot. Inspect victim's body. I think it's time, if we ever find the body. I don't remember finding it yet. They did tell me it's somewhere in the north. So in the north we shall go.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Reconstruct the movement? Visual calculus. Why am I looking at this? Wait, is this... This is a white check. That's right, it's a 58.
The tire tracks were
Nice.
left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber.
This is so cool. Wait, someone came in and crashed, and then they left, but is this irrelevant? This has to be a different vehicle, right?
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there.
Good, I'm good.
And then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. Why that pang of guilt again?
What happened next?
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
This has to be connected to the case. A car drove through the fence.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage friendly city.
Somehow that makes you feel scared. You don't know why.
Is this connected to the case?
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time.
I think I got it. That was perception, by the way. I like me some more perception. Oh my god, look at... Who the fuck are you? Look at this. It smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposed. Oh, the body is here? Why are you playing right next to a dead body? Are you okay? Kid? Kid, probably. Most likely.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can be older than 12. He looks like an old man!
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
I am way too zoomed in right now and I can almost see it. I will zoom in just for you guys. Look at him. Look at him. He is indeed exceptionally ugly.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy Kuno!
There's the other kid behind the fence. Hey kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
The children ignore you?
Love it in the dick.
Did he just say what I think he did?
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Electrochemistry. What are you doing to me? Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
The kid's on drugs? But he's not even 12!
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding at sea.
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Are you kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
Throws another rock.
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
What is your problem? You basically have the same name, but you're a girl and he's a boy. Hang out, I'm not a narc. Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig.
The boy points to his chest with both thumbs.
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Interesting. You refer to yourself in the third person to distance yourself from the situation.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that bullshit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying.
So you're saying that Kuno is stupid? I can get behind that.
Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Yeah, what a crime, right? Reading a book. Ugh.
The boy knows he has an addictive personality. Admirable insight for his age.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
My God! What's your problem? The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill, and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just answer the questions.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across Martinez.
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Physical instrument is punching him? I don't think I'm gonna do that. No, 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 no. Are you high right now?
Help! Misters, help!
He prances around, eyes bulging out of their sockets, rolling hard, yelling at the windows.
He's having the time of his life. Total ecstasy. Fuck the pig.
He's flashing, Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late!
Don't punch him, it's a bad idea. I mean, we can still talk to him. Is there any other dialogue option? I mean, these. Who put you up to this?
No one? Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you.
It's already too late.
Change your plan. You can't let that happen. It will make things harder down the line. You may end up missing crucial information.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
Well, he's having fun, so,
Look.
What? Oh, it's that word, yeah. Kuno whispers, even softer than before, vanishingly silent.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that.
I was thinking of shooting him. I was not. Oh, yeah, but we don't have a gun. I forgot. How do you know that? You can't see inside my head. Can you read my mind, Kuno?
I can. Kuno can smell that violent shit. I know what you were thinking. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut his shit down. You know what? You should have hit the Kuno, because now
Oh, God, here we go again.
you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
He spreads his arms, taking dominion over the yard.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
I don't like you either.
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
The pipo-headed critter doesn't let him finish.
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
Nice peepo.
You don't talk to me about my fucking peeper! You don't know where I come from! You just Kuno's bottom bitch!
Dude, how old is this? If this is 12, this has to be a little older. But still, what a mouth. Oh, hello, main menu. I never know you lived there. Whatever. I had some questions about the crime scene.
Okay, Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Click, 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 click!
Legendary empathy? About the crime scene, you kids play often in this yard?
Right, pig? This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Did you just spit at me? The body. What do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being, have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, that's us. I'm talking about before us.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
How dare you, young lady?
Looks like you're a fagari now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
This is going nowhere.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
So you don't know anything. I meant who he was before he died?
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking
He looks around, trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
That's a fictional city name. Night City doesn't exist.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head. You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Oh, don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
Oh, I want to hear it.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's city. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
Lame.
That's the name of Kuno's city, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
If I didn't have a headache from the hangover, now I got one.
Get lost.
Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Me neither, yeah. It's like two 12-year-olds having a conversation leading to nowhere. Oh, what's this then? Hey. Magnesium. Yoink. Much better. The winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
This is a white check. Yes, we can do this later too if we fail. 42% is not a bad percentage, however. Let's give it a try. I mean, I can ask, what is it?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Yes, but it's suspicious. I want to know what it is.
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes.
I am very, very, very tempted to work more on my perception, even though this percentage was not bad at all.
No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
What feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
I will come back to this one. I'm intrigued. So there's stuff in there. How do we get there? What is this? Oh. The moment of truth. Someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. What kind of herbs? The good type? The skid's ladder is rickety but still climbable.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
He's been here for 7 days after all. Oh no, this is gonna be bad. God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Shut up, coolness! Hold on. We have 1 skill point. Endurance. Level up. Don't fail me now. How is this doing? Almost done. Almost done, but we don't have anything else to work with. Okay, here goes.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
This is not gonna go well at all. Did we get like how much? A 4% extra? Was it 4% before? Yep, this is gonna end in pain and heartbreak, but I don't have any other choice. Let's do it.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Try to walk away.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
You think ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you?
I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
Okay. Where do we get ammonia from?
There's the fruit nearby. Maybe they have some in their apothecary. If they don't...
He points to the greenhouse.
There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Endurance 3. Locked. Okay, yeah, white checks. Right. Oh my god. Can we use those? Can we hold those? No, what do we do with these? The handkerchief given to you by Lieutenant Kitsuragi. One corner is adorned with lace and a tiny embroidered portiere. We know what the apothecary is. Don't know about the other thing though. Thought there was an entrance through here. Okay, let's stay away from the body for now. It's getting late anyway. The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
Well, It is a container. Maybe you're prioritizing it.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Yes, I feel like there's something in there.
What do you mean, feel?
It's just a hunch. Maybe someone threw something in there?
Mm-hmm.
He leans in to inspect the lock. How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. The one you took from my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Yes, because Kim is smart and I am not. Okay, let's go talk to Guard. Just occurred to me, it's almost bedtime for our boy. Shit. Also, we don't even know our name yet. There's so many more people here now. And I can't interact with any of them. No.
The worker is in a deep slumber.
+1 ruckus talking to God. This is still locked though. This game is so pretty. The art is amazing. I really like the aesthetic.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
I mean, technically we are. What if I told you I am a hobo, or soon to be one, rummaging through the trash? Will you keep me out too?
Yes.
He didn't even think twice, did he now? But I need those leftovers to survive.
Sir, I'm sorry the RCM is having financial trouble, but it's not this establishment's problem.
Doesn't it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor?
Callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Yum yum, tell me more.
He killed himself.
Oh. I am no Krasmazov.
No one was implying you were, officer. Where were we?
We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Is this a good idea? This is 100% electrochemistry talking. I need a drink, can you pour me? I don't want to do that now. Not in front of Kim. He's a good lad. I don't. Yeah, goodbye. Let's open the trash can. More mystery. God, my nose is super itchy today. Fucking allergies. They're killing me. Feels like I have a tiny little gnat in there. Like, this is the logo of the municipality of Revachol? Whatever that means?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Open the padlock.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Inland Empire? Why? Why not?
Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobo Cop.
Yes!
Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Are we going to puke again?
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
It hasn't been emptied for over a week? Dig in Hobo Cop style for extra content. Pick at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab 'em.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
The lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket. You had bags all along and you didn't share? How dare you, Kim? Bag the trousers.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear strange.
Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. He looks into the container.
The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Give it to me. Give it to me so I can collect bottles.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Nope. No. Reach for it. We must know.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Ah! Bug the shirt! Gross! I was about to eat breakfast, and now I have second thoughts.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
That's all I think. How about my hobo abilities? What happened to them?
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
You think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them there.
The fuck's he on about, kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
But you are, aren't you?
See?
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Oh my god, there's more. Look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
This is going to be absolutely gross. Search the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey.
But hey?
Nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here.
Oh, come on.
What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it out.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Nice.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
Oh. Ah. No, it can be.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form.
A miserable-looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
Oh god, these answers. It must have been cramping my style.
Officer, this is an official piece of paperwork. It probably contains notes on numerous ongoing investigations, and could even list undercover operatives, informants. I suggest integrating it into your style, for all our sakes.
Okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Yes, but I'm not done here. We have to dig in Hobo Cop style for extra content.
Wow, an Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon, half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
Is this my gun?
What's a knock cannon?
It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however.
What the hell is going on in there? We wouldn't be able to see those if I wearing a Hobo Cop?
And is that a Cordon Electrics preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000, easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
I am into hi-fi.
That's too bad, because none of those things are actually in there. There's just food waste and crisp wrappings.
Cruel jest. There must be something.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the Yellow Man frolicking in saffron.
An antique, perhaps.
Only in its social sensibility.
I'll take it. The lieutenant briefly glances at the mug, then returns his sight to the trash.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Yes, but what if I opened it again? Maybe not. We have an interactable, though. This broken-eared mug somehow Yeah, it's totally racist. This broken-eared mug somehow made its way into the Whirling in Rags dumpster. It depicts a person of a Samaran descent frolicking in a field of saffron flowers, back-toothed and grinning feeble-mindedly. It seems to be a cheap knockoff of some Colonian-era antique. It's interactable. What do I do with it? Can I do something with this? Oh, I needed a bigger interact button.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
There's quite a lot to read into here, actually. Look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
This mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do. I don't know what this... I'm trying not to be racist here, but I don't know exactly what that answer entails. Or I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them this is your inane ideology.
So again, you dug it out of the trash. Why? It wasn't going to offend anyone there. Why don't you just get back to your case?
Yes, maybe not, but yeah. I just like to have it, I guess. It's a mug. Maybe there's a use for it. Even though I do not agree with the theme. But, oh, then again we have this, the ledger. Oh, it's so gross. This is the ledger you found in the trash. It's full of notes written in a man's dense cursive. Have a closer look. Maybe it can be salvaged to start keeping notes on the case. The heck am I wearing? Oh yeah, right, we at some point changed this into that. Okay, this is something we're gonna be doing in the next episode of Disco Elysium. Until then, thank you everybody for watching, have fun, whatever you do, take care of yourselves, and do not forget, keep on gaming. I will see you all next time.